I was going to go to bed, but when I saw this headline, this story, I got so angry that I knew that I wouldn't have slept. And I had to do this video because the church under these end times is under attack. But the Archbishop of Canterbury says that not only was he threatened with parliamentary action in an attempt to force him to give blessings, for same-sex marriage in the Church of England. He was threatened by the government. He was blackmailed. The Most Rev Justin Welby said he was summoned on many occasions, and that the government, the British government, tried everything in their power to dictate, bribe, blackmail the church to accept gays. Now, what I don't understand is that there are many gay liberal churches out there. Joel Austin, T.D. Jakes, you got the Church of Oprah Winfrey. Why don't they target those churches and get married there? Why are they targeting institutions, religious institutions that want to stick to the Word of God? What is it about Bible-based churches that these people find a threat? I don't understand that. And secondly, why is the government so demonically possessed, that they threatened the Archbishop of Canterbury, threatened him, blackmailed him, that he must sanctify the highest blessing, spiritual blessing between man and wife. But you must do it for the gays. As I said, T.D. Jakes will do it. Joel Austin will do it. All these liberal preachers, they don't need to target these Bible-based churches. They don't need to. And secondly, why don't they target Islam? Why don't they target a Muslim mosque? Why are they picking on the churches? Well, I didn't want to say this. If you think that COVID was bad, there's worse to come on England. Worse to come. If you thought that the Brexit disaster shook up England and COVID and all this weather and fire out of nowhere, there's worse to come. England will experience a divine earthquake. They need to leave the church alone. It's not their business. If you want to worship Satan, that's your business. Don't bring your devilry in the house of God. As I said, there are many liberal pastors out there, like Joel Austin, T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Kenneth Copeland. I can name you loads of them, tons, that would happily endorse and bless gay marriages. You don't need to target the church. But, the Canterbury, bishop, says that they threatened him, blackmailed him, and says that if he doesn't do this, if he doesn't do that, they're going to punish him. In other words, they wouldn't let him sleep day or night. They were on his case. I've never seen the government fight for any cause in this way like they have the LGBTQ. The Tory party, Conservative. Conservatives supposed to be right-wing. They're supposed to be about family values and supposed to be moving towards Christianity. This is a Tory party, supposed to be a Christian party. This is how they used to win votes before. They lied and called themselves a Christian party. And look at them now. In fact, before I used to vote Conservatives, you know, this Conservative in England is similar to Donald Trump in America, right? I used to vote Conservatives, but when I found out that they've lost their root, you know, the Tory party pretending that they're a Christian party, now they're called the British values. They're not the Christ out, and now they're called the British values. No longer Christian values, but British values. What's these British values? Same-sex marriage, you name it. They've really gone liberal. They're not Tories, they're liberal. But I'm sidetracking. They better leave the church alone. If they do not, you think this war in Ukraine, you think you're winning? You think you're winning? This Brexit that's left you pocketless, that this COVID that nearly knocked you out, you better leave the church alone, or you will see a divine earthquake come and punish this godless nation. You don't target Muslims. Why not? You don't target the Sikh community. Why not? Why do you pick on the church, who just want to worship Jesus Christ? They want to follow the Bible principles. What's wrong with that? They have the right to religious conviction, religious conscience. They have a right to worship God, just like Daniel had a right not to bow down to false idols. He had a right not to eat from the devil's plate. He had a right. King Nebuchadnezzar tried to force Daniel, and God had to strike down King Nebuchadnezzar on all fours, brought him down like a savage, like a dog, to eat the grass, to show King Nebuchadnezzar that he is God and he is in control. You can attack the church and attack it and attack it and attack it, but sooner or later, God will show his hand and you will not like it. Be warned.